Hi, welcome back to Smithy's over 100 golf course season a year. Today it's Tuesday the 20th of June. Just back from Oslo from a Scotland game, day at home. Now we're travelling up to the home game at Hampden. So coming up from England, I've just called in it. The next course, this is Sanquhar Golf Club. This is course number 77 this year. 9-hole one, up between Dumfries and where I'm going to, Mauchline. In a wee bit of a rush, so let's go and see what it's got. Ladies and gentlemen, it's course number 77 of 2023. It's Sanquhar Golf Club. On the tee, the man who watched Scotland thump Norway 2-1 in Oslo. Get it right up ye, Erling Haaland, the poor man's London Dykes, from Kirkintilloch in Scotland. Smithy! This is the opener at Sanquhar. It's a short par 4, 232 yards. Down into the dip, and it's a steep rise up, so drivable for many, but unfortunately not for me. Oh, not a bad effort. Straight at the first, where it's quite tight left and right with the trees. I've come up the hill quite a substantial bit. Wee bump and run into the green. Pin at the first, Smithy ball. 20 feet uphill putt, early birdie opportunity. On a second hole at Sanquhar, 399 yards. This is stroke index 1. Elevated tee down the way, and then it's a slight fade to the right once you're down the fairway. Get the coos in the picture there. It's looking down towards the green at the second from a 200 yard marker. I've hit a 200 yard drive, but I put it behind the trees. Had to chip out, that was a bit unlucky. Nice drive as well. Hole number 3, 380 yards back the way, running parallel with the second I've just played. A view into the third green, descending down in a wee dingly dell. Another stream, there's quite a few streams or ditches running across here. This is the third green. There's a Smithy ball on the dance floor once again. On the first, put it about 5 feet away, nowhere near, but managed to get the putt back. Let's see if we can put it a bit closer. Oh, not too far away from the birdie, but another par, so that's two pars in one disaster on the second. I was behind the tree, then out of bounds. We're on to fourth hole, 310 yards, hitting slightly up the way from the tee, and can catch the top of the flag way down the distance. That's the view into the green at the fourth hole at Sanquhar. From the fourth fairway, but I blocked behind the trees, hit my drive out right, so I'm playing back down the third fairway, my way down to the right there, come across. Fifth at Sanquhar, it's another short par 4 at 286. Lovely hole, very tight drive off the tee. Just been attacked by the flies here, not the midges, it's flies today. A closer look at the green at the fifth. Most balls are going to go down the dip unless you're a big hitter and can carry right up there, protected by some bunkers. But once you're down the dip, it's an uphill shot to the green, although it looks relatively flat from the tee. And there's a lovely second shot to about 9 feet, Smithy ball there. Seems to be every alternative hole. I'm on the dance floor, a better birdie opportunity this time, not made one yet. Oh, I just shaved the hole, missed a birdie there, that was close. Anyway, here's the sixth hole, first of the 2 par 3s on Sanquhar, 9 holes. 138 yards, down into a dip, then it rises back up, but hopefully you don't really want to leave it short here. Bunkers either side of the green, nice hole. Here we come, just walking up to the green at the first par 3, the 6th hole. We're even closer this time, that's a 6.5 footer. Another birdie opportunity, maybe one will go in. Oh, another close one at last, another par, it's 4 pars out of 6, but we move on to 7th. 332 yards, par 4, up to the marker post. It's going to drop down. I've had a look down at the green coming up at the last. This is from over the hill at 7, so back down the hill, then rising again to the green. Kind of roller coaster type fairway, this one. That's the second par 3, the 8th hole, and you can walking down from the 7th fairway across the 9th, it's a crossing hole, so you can back up the hill, 148 yards up the hill. We don't like these uphill par 3s. So we look round, get a wee bit of the scenery. It's the village of Sanquhar over there. Then back over the golf course and back to the hole. Last hole at Sanquhar, par 5, 451 yards. Again another roller coaster of a hole, fairway sloping left to right initially, and down into dip, back up again and over. What's the score, Smithy, against the golf course? Well, despite 5 pars out the 8 holes, I'm just 1.5 shots up in my handicap, so I'm in the lead. See what happens in the last. I can see the marker post at the last here at the 9th hole, par 5, but no idea where the green is. Blind shot into the green. Well, that's a look down to the green. I thought I'd put it far too far to the left when I was walking up, but as obviously you can see, it rolls off down to the green there. So Smithy balls on the green, birdie opportunity once more. Maybe this time. Oh, well, that's me finished on the 9 at Sanquhar. Course number 77 this year. Par in the last again, so it's 6 pars out of 9. That gives me a 2.5 shot victory over the golf course for me against my handicap. Nice one. 9 holes, 6 par 4s, 2 par 3s and a par 5 to finish off with. The course is in nice condition. Fairways are nicely defined. Greens are a wee bit bumpy and patchy in places, but on the whole okay, I'd say. I liked each of the holes. The layout, after the first, everything else is a wee bit kind of up and down. So you're playing in the same direction, back and forwards, for the rest of the holes. As I say, the first goes against the grain there. But yeah, it doesn't feel, because the holes aren't similar, they're all varied, so it's not as if you're playing the same hole time and time again. So yeah, what am I going to give it? I think it'll be it's a nice course, 6.75 for me. And that's me in a hurry. Got to go off to a Scotland game at home against Georgia. I'm on to Scotland. Right, catch you later.